was that the mother was happy to even get that space. She said, I'm not happy with the $97, but I'm lucky to even get the space. I had to wait for years to get that space. And so we have to create more spaces. We have to be there for parents. And think about all the savings that will go back directly into the pockets of families when we cut childcare fees in half by next year and move towards $10. And we hope Alberta can come to the table and present a plan that can really be there for Alberta families. Alberta families need affordable childcare, and they need it now. In terms of supporting families, in terms of supporting communities, we have shown that we have Canadians' backs. During COVID, you've seen non-profit organizations, the helpers who help the most vulnerable. They were under stress. Their donations went down, their volunteers went down. It's the Liberal Party in government that came through for them, through the Emergency Community Support Fund. We were there for them. Think about one example I'll give you. There's a non-profit organization in downtown Toronto that feeds homeless youth. They used to get free bread and baked goods from a local bakery. The local bakery shut down. So now suddenly they have to buy those baked goods. That's an expense that they didn't have yesterday. So the Emergency Community Support Fund has come through for so many nonprofits and charities, including faith communities. Because they have also been impacted. Faith organizations, I should say. We're moving forward with that, even post-COVID, with the Community Services Recovery Fund, so that the nonprofit sector and the charitable sector can have a way to recover from COVID, but also modernize. If you look at the investments that we've made in Black Canadian communities, $350 million Black entrepreneurship program to make sure that African Canadian entrepreneurs not only survive COVID, but thrive after COVID. A $200 million endowment fund that came from the community. That endowment fund will outlive all of us, and the revenue that it will generate will fund community services. $100 million for supporting Black Canadian communities initiative, including right here in Kadawo. Making sure that we redouble our efforts to fight racism and discrimination. And the last thing I'll say is, in addition to investments, in addition to jobs and job creation, and training young people and supporting our seniors, I know you care about the kind of Canada that we'd like to see after this unprecedented challenge. And that Canada is an inclusive Canada, a Canada that brings everyone forward, a Canada that includes all of us. And our record on that is clear. Whether it is tackling anti-Asian hate, whether it is standing firm against Islamophobia, it is the Liberal Party and Justin Trudeau that have consistently stood shoulder to shoulder with Muslim Canadians, with Asian Canadians, and said, not in Canada, not in our name, and that leadership is extremely, extremely important. We went from a niqab ban and snitch